Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's Super here and welcome to another Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection video. Man, I know a lot of people have been sort of on the fence. A lot of people are incredibly excited about this collection. A lot of people are really disappointed, and I've seen both sides. I actually have not really dug into the collection as much because I sort of want to do it on stream, and also I want to ask you before anything in the comments, if you guys could please write in the comment, what do you guys want to see me do the most, or what do you guys want to see from me from the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection? Because as you guys know, I don't really specialize in the older games. I like do more current games, so I suck at all these games. I could learn some combos, which is the whole point of like training mode and all that, which I'm excited about. But what do you guys want to see me do? The only thing that I know for sure I'm going to do is I'm going to play Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. I'm definitely going to play that because I never played it before, so this is my chance to play it. But in the comments, please let me know what you guys want to see so I get some ideas of, you know, what to like actually play when I stream and record. But today we're going to be doing Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and I actually wanted to see all the fatals in the game because I don't think I've ever seen like every fatal in the game. Maybe a YouTube video back in the day, but since we have the easy fatality, one button fatality, I'm gonna leave it on. I just want to see these fatals. One cool thing about Trilogy is that you get the brutalities, but obviously those you have to do in game. So for now, I want to see the fatals, and we're gonna start off from left and work down all the way to King Taro. I don't even know if the boss characters have fatalities, so start off with Johnny Cage. Does Reptile have green blood in this game? I don't think so, right? Maybe that's something they started later on, but I'm pretty sure you can do a fatal on the boss characters. But if you guys could please leave a like rating on the video, I would really appreciate it. Alright, so we're starting off here with Johnny Cage. There you go. Alright, Reptile does have the Predator neon green juice inside his body, so that's definitely the character that we're going to be doing all these fatals on. So, alright, wait, how do you do the switch fatality? Oh, here we go. So if you click on the left analog stick, you could actually change, you know, what fatality is highlighted as far as... Oh, you could actually do friendship and everything. Like the, this like mark, the notation on the distance, you could press on the left trigger and it'll change it to the second one, the animality. What the hell? See, like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen Johnny Cage do that fatal before. That's why I wanted to come in here in Trilogy, because this is like the ultimate Mortal Kombat when it comes to roster from the original 1, 2, and 3. And it has like all the different... Alright, so we're definitely going to check out... We're going to do everything. All the fatals, all the animalities. We're going to do the babalities and everything. Fucking kangaroo. Oh, actually, you know what? I've never seen... I remember now, because I do remember watching a YouTube video of all the animalities when the animalities were being... Let me see. Could I actually do a babality? Oh, I can. Well, I guess we can't really do a babality for every character because, you know, they turn the opponent into the baby, right? So, I mean, we'll show it off for Reptile and that's it. But we'll do the friendship too. Oh, here you go. Signed copy to my best fan, Cage. Friendship. I'm drinking coffee too, and yeah, I drink a lot of Diet Coke, Diet Dr. Pepper, so I already drink a lot of artificial. Oh, you could see the brutality too. Wait, what do you press for this? Whoops. I don't know what you press for the brutality. It's just like a... It's just... What is this? I don't know what that, like, thing is. Oh, there you go. It's the select. Alright, so we're gonna check out the brutals too. So we're checking out every finisher for every character in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. You just have to press the select button. All right, I think that's it for, yeah, that's it for Johnny Cage. All right, let's switch characters here. We're just gonna go in order. But like I was saying, I drink a lot of Diet Coke, Diet Dr. Pepper. So I already drink enough artificial sweetener, so I started drinking coffee just black with no artificial sugar, because I used to put stevia or, you know, some of the other artificial sugars. It's nasty as hell. I don't like it, but I still get the, ah, crap. There's some red jelly right there. I don't know, that was supposed to, be red, but alright. I like the cloud, though. It has the same sort of animation as, so this one, I guess, is from anywhere. What the hell? He does an ass bounce, and that's his freaking fatality. Oh my god, man. The freaking ass bounce, guys. Alright, animality here. What's his? I forgot. But in a YouTube video, I watch all the animalities when they were added into MK1. So that's what I remember watching. Is that an anteater?
Ooh, the Cybot.
It's a freaking anteater.
Animality.
But yeah, straight up black coffee is like, ugh. It's gross. It's gross. Babality and then friendship is full screen. Boo. Damn, he didn't get the strikeout? Oh man, so disappointing. Come on, noob. You're the best character in Mortal Kombat Trilogy by far, and you can't get a strikeout? I bowl better than you. Alright, brutality here. A lot of the brutalities, you guys already know, they're just like a bunch of hits. And I remember when brutalities were set to be in MKX, I thought that the brutalities were actually going to be similar to... Now we select new character, right? That was the last thing. Brutality is the last thing. Baraka. So I remember when they announced that they're going to be brutalities returning to MKX, I thought that they were going to be the brutalities from Trilogy, because that's what I grew up knowing. But that's one of the changes where you look back and it's literally one of the greatest changes from, or it's one of the greatest improvements from something that they brought back. Because yeah, the brutalities are fun to do because you do a bunch of, like, you press a bunch of buttons. It's pretty much a really long dialogue combo, right? These original ones. But the new brutalities that they have from MKX, MK11, MK1. What?
Fatality.
I thought he was going to do the chop chop and like chop him up. Wow, they ran out of budget or what? I seriously, I didn't think that it was just going to, the opponent was just going to slide deeper into the blade. I thought he was going to do the chop chop on him. That was a vulture, right?
Animality.
All right, but yeah, brutalities are the one thing that they have improved, that they improved upon from Friendship is Anywhere, from the original.
Wins.
That's it.
Friendship.
Nothing comes out.
Again.
Nothing comes out of the present. All right. All right, brutality time. I just like seeing, yeah, like, these are so, I mean, look, how many legs, how many arms does he have? How many femurs, how many, like, arm bones does he have? I think that's it, right? So those were always, like, really goofy, but I like them. I like doing them back in the day. It was a challenge because my little brain couldn't comprehend the amount of buttons you have to press in order to do the brutalities. I think you have to press a series of like 10 buttons. When I started to learn how to do them, though, they were really exciting. Boom, the self-destruct. Yeah, so Cyrax is the one that has the self-destruct, like the world ending brutality in MK1, but in the original, it's Smoke that has the world-ending one, if I'm not mistaken. Cyrax wins. Oh, so I have a story of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I've told it before, but I don't know. I just think it's always really funny. When I was, man, when was this actually? Maybe 1998, 99, somewhere around there. I remember I was less than 10 years old, or maybe around 10. The shark, Jaws, baby, and they made him blue too. But it was around there, 98, 99. I went to Honduras with my mom and my brother, and I took my PlayStation because obviously I wanted something to play. Nice. I wanted something to play, and the one game that I had was Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the original PlayStation. So I took it, played, was having a good time, and then maybe like 2 days before we left and came back to the US. See this. I was playing one day in the living room, and one of my little cousins like came to visit, and you know how little cousins are when they're like young. They just want to be like with you and like do everything that you're trying to do. So he was trying to play, and I was telling him no, you can't play because you know, I was just having a good time. That's when I was starting to learn how to actually do the brutality notations. So then this idiot, instead of like sitting next to me, he sits down on the PlayStation, and he sits on the PlayStation, and all you hear is like, and then he got up, and I opened up the case, and yeah, there was a giant ring in the middle of the disc, and the game was fucked. It didn't start. It would not load in, and I was so angry. I started crying, and I think I cried all the way to coming back here, and it was like a 2-day thing. Oh man, that still breaks my heart, guys. So after that, I never got a copy of Mortal Kombat Trilogy again. I would go to like the video store and sometimes rent it, but you know, my parents couldn't afford another copy of a PlayStation game. I don't remember how much they cost, but I mean, we were broke. I couldn't afford another copy. Just buying the PlayStation alone was like saving up for like the whole year. So that was heartbreaking back in the day, because that was like the last time that I had access to Mortal Kombat for a while. Friendship. Sonya wins. Other than going to the arcade here and there, but you know, going to the arcade again was, we had to get driven there, and parents had to work. We wouldn't go on the bus. So that was like the last time that I had easy access to Mortal Kombat, until like many years later, when I think I got the PlayStation 2 and I got the 3D Mortal Kombat games. I don't know if I got Deadly Alliance or not. I think I must have gotten it afterwards. Did I get Deception? No, I think I actually did get Deadly Alliance, but I didn't get it brand new. And then I got Deception. And I don't think I ever had Armageddon. No, actually I did, yeah. Because I remember playing the Conquest mode and everything. But yeah, that broke my heart, man. But MK Trilogy still holds a special place in my heart. And part of the big reason is because of that story. The shocker. What the hell? What happened? Did the game like freeze or something? What? The game is freezing when I'm doing the shocker, guys. Fatality failed. He's in the middle of doing it. The game can't load the ending of the fatal? Alright, let's try this. Guys, the game can like process the ending of the fatal. So this is OG Raiden, right? When his name was spelled with a Y. Can we like try one more time? What the fuck? The game can't process the ending of the shocker fatality. Oh my god, that's funny. What the hell? An electric eel. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thought it was a snake for a second. I'm like, okay, the electric eel definitely makes sense. It's still funny that it can't process the Kid Thunder? Yeah. Kid Thunder Part 2, baby. Friendship. Friendship.
Friendship. Friendship again?
Again? The Kid Thunder, the classic. They even brought it back for MK11. They did the Kid Thunder again.
Finish him.
Alright, let's check out this brutal. So, I think because I owned it on PlayStation and because I, you know, that story and everything, I think Mortal Kombat Trilogy is probably my favorite, like, classic Mortal Kombat game. UMK3 is what actually got me into Mortal Kombat at the beginning because UMK3 was the most popular Mortal Kombat game in the arcade, like the cabinet. So it's the one that everyone was playing. It's the best looking one. So that's what like got me hooked onto Mortal Kombat. What the hell? Oh, that's actually pretty sick. And he doesn't have his mask on. Wow. I've never seen the Rain Fatal before. Excuse me. That was sick. He uppercuts him, slices him in 3 pieces, and he drops back down, upside down, in 1 piece. That is pretty sick. Alright, I remember seeing that one before.
Fatality.
But let me know in the comment section what's your favorite classic Mortal Kombat game. Baby elephant? Wow, that baby elephant has a big ass mouth. Animality. Oh, so you guys want to hear how popular like Mortal Kombat was back in the 90s? So when I went to Honduras, there was a oh, what else am I supposed to do? Friendship. Pouring rain. Pouring rain makes the flowers grow. But when I went to Honduras, my family over there lives in like a pretty small part of Honduras. It's called Ocotepeque. If you guys know any of the Honduras like geography and shit. So there's only a few shops. There's only like a few like little shops where they sell like sodas, chips, and you know little essentials and stuff. And there was like one arcade machine in the entire like city of Ocotepeque, and it was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Just one arcade cabinet in like a giant area. Well, giant for this. It's a smaller part of Honduras, but it's still pretty big. But out of all those little markets, none of them had any of that, and it was just that one that was maybe like 10 minutes from my place, and it was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So I would go with my uncle to that spot, like one arcade machine, and it was UMK3. It was I'm like, man, this game is popular. That's how I always knew, because you know Street Fighter came out. Street Fighter 2 was super popular here in the States, right? But in Latin America and all that, it's Mortal Kombat. That's what it's all about. Oh, the green goop. I always liked that fatality. I don't know why. I know it's kind of silly that he kind of turns him into green goop, but for some reason, I just always really liked that brutality. I mean, that fatality. Ooh, the Cobra. King Cobra. Animality. Alright, we need friendship. Friendship again? What What the hell?
Shang Tsung wins.
What? What the hell is that thing?
Friendship again.
What? Is that like one of those wind-up toys that you wind it? Hold on, I gotta see that again. Is that like one of those wind-up toys that you wind it and it claps?
Shang Tsung
What
wins.
the hell is that thing?
Friendship. Friendship again.
What the? I don't know. If you guys know what the hell that thing is, let me know in the comment section.
Finish him.
All right, and then the brutality. Oh, Shang Tsung has really good looking combo strings.
Tsung wins.
This was actually my favorite classic Shang Tsung look. I really like this look for Shang Tsung more than the original, more than MK2. I always like that look the most. I just like the makeup a lot. Alright, we got a bunch of characters still to go. That's why I did the Trilogy one, because it has all the characters from the classic games, pretty much.
Wins. Fatality.
Alright, Katana. I forgot what Katana's friendship is. The Kiss of Death. Mwah. Ooh. The spaghettification.
Fatality.
Her mouth is a black hole. Alright. Between close and sweep. Oh, I like that they sort of like give you between two areas so you could kind of know. Bunny. We had a bunny back in the day. But it's kind of hard to keep or to take care of a bunny. At least for me, you know, my mom worked, we were going to school and stuff. The poor bunny was in the cage like most of the time. We ended up giving it away to someone who actually took care of it a lot better.
Wins.
I remember the bunny, since he was locked in the cage a lot. Yeah, obviously I felt bad about it, but we also had Princess, so we couldn't like risk the bunny and Princess sort of getting into a fight. Oops. So the bunny, like, he ended up being mean. Not to me. It was more like towards my mom, because she would change the paper where they would poop and pee. And what the bunny would do is it would pee, and then when my mom would be cleaning it, it would like kick the bottom, the bottom of the cage, and it would splash pee to my mom. Oh my god, freaking bunny, man. I feel bad even back then that we didn't have him for too long, because we already knew, like, it's like one of those things, like, you know, you're a kid and stuff, and you're curious, you're like, oh, I want this, but then you don't know how to take care of it. It's just an impulse thing. But we gave him away pretty quickly, because we're like, yeah, this is not gonna work. But the bunny was pretty smart to do that. And then it would chomp at clothes, like, because we'd leave him in the bathroom. It would chomp at clothes if it was within reach. So one time I left I think it was my like rookie Carmelo Anthony jersey after I took a shower. I just left it on the floor, and when I came back, it had like bites. So the bunny like destroyed my rookie Carmelo Anthony shirt. I was pissed. All right, friendship. Aww. That's gonna... Oh, wait. He has no hair. Never mind. I was gonna say, that's gonna take a while to come off, but I forgot Kano's bald. Alright, brutality. I guess it's one of the perks of being bald, right? If somehow you get hair that falls on top of your head, you don't need to worry about it being a pain in the ass to remove it, because it just comes off. Alright, Scorpion. I think this is the game where I thought that he had the flaming hand that came from hell. But I'm pretty sure it's in this game. Reptile takes all the blows, guys. There it is. Man, I really like that fatal. I really like. I think the animation from that fatality looks awesome. I really, really like it. I know it's a goofy one, but pass sweep distance. Toasty? You gotta love the toasty. You gotta love the toasty. But yeah, the hand coming out of hell and like squishing the opponent, I like it a lot. That one was one of the ones that always stuck out to me. Animality, close. Oh, the fucking pooping penguin. So Scorpion, instead of having his animality be a scorpion, they turn it into a penguin. There it is. See, that's what I thought. Who had it? Was it Kano?
Friendship again.
Kano or Baraka? One of those characters had the their friendship be like a gift. I thought something was gonna come out. There it is. Had to be like super close. I always like that triple kick move that Scorpion has as one of his combo strings.
Brutality.
Scorpion in these old games is obsolete. You know why? Because you have this mofo right here, Human Smoke, that is literally just a better version of Scorpion. So there's literally no reason to ever use Scorpion other than you just like using Scorpion, because you have a better version of Scorpion in Human Smoke. Oh, that's sick. The ice breath. I like that. Got that Superman action going. What's this one? Backbreaker? Okay. That one I remember. They kind of, like the Johnny Cage one I didn't even know existed, kind of resembles this one. But this is the one that I remember as the Backbreaker. Alright, see, why does Sub-Zero actually turn into a polar bear, which makes sense, but then Scorpion turns into a penguin?
Sub-Zero wins.
Animality. Alright, what's your friendship? Anywhere? Ah, look at that. He's a snowman.
Friendship again.
Since I've always lived in Los Angeles, I have never had an opportunity to create a snowman before. We went to, I think the closest thing was going to, I forgot what the place was called, but when we were kids, sometimes our friend would take us to like a mountain. Maybe it was Big Bear, I'm not sure, but all the ice was like sort of hard. The snow was hard, you know. It wasn't like nice looking snow like you see in the movies and stuff. But I never got a chance to create a snowman. I don't know if it's hard. Have you guys ever made a snowman before? Is it actually hard? Like, could you get it to that size and that like pristineness? If that's even a word. What the? What kind of fatal was that? That reminds me of the Freddy Krueger scene where he like kills a guy has like martial arts skills, and Freddy is just invisible. It's just his glove that is there, and the guy's just fighting someone who's invisible. I need to see that again. What the? Oh my god, that's so goofy. That's so goofy. I'm like, what kind of a fatal is that? Man, some of these fatalities, like, I didn't even know existed. Because I didn't even know in UMK3, Smoke's fatality is pretty much just Ermac's uppercut. Wow, what a, like, small porcupine? It didn't even... So, did the spikes go through him? Because they were behind him. It didn't even look like it hit him. But maybe they're so powerful that they actually went through him. What's his friendship?
Friendship again.
That's great. No smoking allowed. Oh man. Yeah, some of these characters I've never seen any of these things from them. Like Smoke, I didn't even, that first fatality got to me. I'm like, what the? Johnny Cage, like I said, literally the first one. Some of these fatalities I've never seen before. Whoops. I think we're done with let's see, select new combatant. Alright, we got Reptile. Damn, that's gonna be a long ass video. It's already 30 minutes and we still need like more than half the roster. But do the boss characters even have fatalities? Okay, this is one of his classic ones.
Fatality.
I don't know if the boss characters even have any fatals. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Oh, as a kid, I always loved that one.
Fatality.
The freaking acid vomit. It reminds me of the scene from The Fly. If you guys know, you know. The monkey. He's a fucking monkey.
Animality.
Oh man. Some of the choices for animalities in this game are hilarious. Wait a minute.
Reptile wins.
They gave Scorpion and Reptile the same friendship? It's just a jukebox, and then, you know, like for Scorpion it was like a skull. For Reptile is a snake. They just gave them the same one. Just with different things that come out of the jukebox. Or the jack-in-the-box, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. That was a little lazy. They could have came up with something better for good old Reptile here. All right, Jax. Does Jax still have his turning giant one? I always liked that one. I think they did a really good job of remaking that in MK11. Oh, the Chop Chop. That's the T1000 right there. So at first, I just thought T1000 had the Chop Chop brutality. But then everyone was like, no, that's actually a reference to Jax's Fatal, which definitely makes more sense because it looks more like that than a Chop Chop does. I'm like, good call, guys. Good call. There it is. Boom. I know that one is ridiculous. But as a kid, and even to this day, I fucking love it. Like, it makes zero sense why Jax would turn giant like that. He's a lion. It makes zero sense why would Jax turn giant like that. But I still love it to this day. All right, where's the friendship? Anywhere? Jump rope?
Jax wins.
I definitely prefer the friendship that they gave him in MK11 where he starts playing jazz. I like that one a lot. Jax has really cool freaking combo strings too. He just overhead punches the top of your head. All right, I think we're moving a little bit quicker here. Gotta start hustling over here. This video is gonna take like 24 hours to upload. Melina. All right, full screen. Oh, the classic one. They did a really good job of remaking this one also in MK11.
Fatality.
What's her other one? I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. I was like, wait, another kiss of death? No, she actually sucks you up and spits out the bones.
Fatality.
Damn. You wouldn't want to get into a relationship with Melina, right? She will tear that heart out. Wait, where's the animality? Oh, close. She's a skunk because she stinks.
Melina wins.
I don't know. I think new Melina would smell good because she's royalty. She probably has the most expensive perfumes in all the kingdom. But I feel like old Melina. Oh God. Ugh.
Wins.
She got that Linda Blair exorcist face, guys. Ugh.
Again.
There's something about that face that still scares the shit out of me. There's something about the exorcist I think it's because I saw it by accident when I was a kid, when she was like in her demonic form, and it traumatized the hell out of me. Even to this day, I have not watched The Exorcist, the original. And I don't even think that I would be scared of it like that anymore. I just don't want to watch it like at all. But that's what Melina's face reminded me of right there. But like I was saying, I feel like old Melina from these classic games probably stinks. But the new one, she's royalty, man. She got the most expensive perfumes in all of Outworld. So
Fatality.
she probably smells really good. Well, until she turns into, you know, the Tarkatan form and probably has to eat flesh and shit. Flamethrower.
Sector wins. Fatality. Finish him.
What's his animality? Oh, the bull, right? He's the bull. Oh no, he's the bat. Who's the bull? Is it Smoke?
Sector wins.
I thought one of the robots was a bull.
Animality.
Hey, how many people do you guys think could talk throughout so far almost a 40-minute long video, which is nonstop, almost nonstop talking to try to keep the video entertaining instead of just showing off all the fatalities, right? I mean, I'm reacting to them, don't get me wrong, but
Again.
I don't think there's too many people who could just talk nonstop, improvising shit and telling stories for whoops. It's gonna end up being like an hour-long video. Not too many people that can do that.
Sector wins.
It takes a certain type of person, and it takes skill to not know when to shut up. All right, Liu Kang. Well, in this case, I have no choice, right? But I think that's a good thing that helped me out as far as being a content creator, that I just don't know when to shut up sometimes, and I just like talk and talk and talk. Because there's nothing worse, in my opinion, than ooh. Why couldn't they put him in the frame?
Fatality.
That was sick though. He actually disappeared, sort of like turned into a flame and ignited the opponents. That one's cool. Okay, the classic.
Wins.
You always gotta appreciate the classic.
Fatality.
Liu Kang turns into a OG MK1 cabinet and lands on the opponent. But yeah, for me, there's nothing worse than like watching a video and then the person just doesn't say much. Unless it's a showcase, like they just upload the video to showcase the specific fatals, stuff like that. But if there's commentary involved, I expect commentary throughout. Oh, he's doing like shadow figures. Man, the friendship that they gave Liu Kang, the Saturday Night Fever, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. The John Travolta, I think, is probably my second or third favorite friendship in MK11. I think my favorite friendship, because I love Queen so much, is Rain's friendship, where they do the Queen 2 album cover, like the beginning of Bohemian Rhapsody. That's like my favorite friendship by far, because you will find bigger Queen fans than me, but it's gonna be rare. I love Freddie Mercury so much. I love Queen so much. So that one will forever be my favorite friendship in MK. Whoa. That one was intense.
Wins.
That girl has been,
Fatality.
she's been working those arms, man. They're exposed, so of course she has to make them look good, right? But yeah, the friendship that they gave Liu Kang, the John Travolta and Saturday Night Fever dance, one of the best.
Fatality.
Green on green action, guys. I thought you guys got to stick together. Ah, she's a kitty cat with the speed
Wins.
of Cabal. She did the
Animality.
she did her cat spin right there. All right, friendship anywhere. Oh, I like that. That's cute. I've actually never seen Jade's friendship. She just like turns her pole into a pogo stick.
Friendship.
That's cute.
Again.
This is why I wanted to do this, because like honestly, I have not seen every like friendship and fatality in MK Trilogy. Because I never had access to MK Trilogy since I was a kid, because MK Trilogy, like, sometimes you will find it in, like, an arcade, but that's just because they converted, like, the PlayStation to an arcade machine, but you would, like, rarely find that. And then I played it on PC a couple times, but obviously there's no fatality training, there's no one-button fatalities. So this is, like, the first time that I'm actually able to see all these things. That's why I wanted to react to these, because it's the first time that I'm actually going to be able to see all the friendships, all the fatals in like one video. All right, Big Mama Shiva. Ooh,
Wins.
damn, that's gonna leave a headache, guys.
Fatality.
That's gonna leave a headache that's gonna be worse than the hangover headache I'm gonna have tomorrow, because it's Halloween day. It's Friday. Halloween on a Friday? What kind of maniac decided Halloween in 2025 was gonna be on a Friday? A maniac that likes to drink. So I'm doing this like before I start getting ready to head out. Today we're gonna go to I haven't gone to it in a long time, but since I live in LA, in Hollywood, oh, that's a cool one. I actually like the fact that they changed the opponent's color to red, signaling danger, danger, and then they explode. But there's this event called the Halloween Carnival event, but they closed down like a bunch of streets going across Santa Monica Boulevard, and it's just like a big sort of carnival party where people could just walk the streets. There's vendors, there's like DJs, and everyone's dressed up. So that's where we're going, and it finishes at 11, so it kind of leads perfectly to hit the bars afterwards. Gonna be going with Heidi and maybe my brother. Depends if he wants to go.
Wins.
But I already know, man. I already know.
Fatality.
Shiva, just as long as you don't give me a headache to add on top, we'll be good. You'll be A-okay in my book. Damn, poor Reptile. Across every Mortal Kombat game, they always choose him. The only games that he wouldn't be the punching dummy would be MKX, because then you have Devora, and MK11 because you have Devora. Got the spins. I've seen people do some crazy ass Kung Lao combos in MK Trilogy, like in combo videos. All right, this is a close one. Oh, okay, this is a classic Kung Lao fatal. I think both of them are pretty standard, right? Those are the ones he had in UMK3. Animality. This is close. Is that a cheetah? Is a cheetah a random ass animal? I don't think so. Cheetahs actually have to be even more careful and even more precise, right? Because what they have is speed, but they don't have the jaw strength of a lion or hyenas or something like that. So they actually, I think they have to be... Oh, hell nah, Kung Lao.
Friendship again.
How is that a friendship? He sliced He sliced a doggy. I'm never looking at that friendship ever again. His hat is literally made of a blade. There's a blade around his hat. He threw it so the dog could go get it. And all we hear is the squeal. Guys, I hate Kung Lao now. That was fucked up, man. That was fucked up. I don't like that one. I didn't even remember that one. If I actually would have skipped that, I'd been like, sorry guys, I can't watch that one because Toto is gonna get sliced. That's what the doggy reminds me of, Toto. Oh, here we go. The world-ending fatality.
Wins.
Another incredibly goofy one, like Jack's turning giant, but I just fucking love it. I loved it as a kid. I still love it now. Why would you open your mouth, reptile? He puts a bomb up there and he opens his big ass mouth and it falls in his body. Why would you even open your mouth? Oh, there you go. That's my astrology sign, Taurus. Born Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So I guess that's my that would be what I would have as an animality. Modern times it would be like kind of resembling Art the Clown's horn. Whenever I see a horn, that's what I think of now, Art the Clown. Alright, I think that marks over the halfway point. I think there's only one line. Yeah, there's only one line here. And the other one is the boss characters, which I don't even know if the boss characters have fatals. But we're gonna see. Out of all those boss characters, the character that I used to use the most was Motaro. I always liked Motaro the most because he was a fucking half man, half horse. Or like, I don't know, he's not even a horse. He's like half man, half like beast. Like fucking, I don't even know. What are they called? Centaurs? No, he's a centaur and stuff, but it doesn't look like a horse. It looks like a bigger, like a boar or something. But I always liked Motaro a lot. I don't even know if they could ever bring him back as like a playable character because, you know, Goro, he still has, you know, he has 2 legs, right? So even though he has the 4 arms, they could work around that. Similar, obviously, they did it in MKX, like, to perfection. Shao Kahn is just a big dude. Kentaro is like Goro. They could bring him back easily. But as far as Motaro, I don't know if they could ever do that as... What? No, but I know how to do a Raiden transformation.
Friendship again.
So Nightwolf turns into Raiden, OG Raiden. The cabinet comes down, and that's his friendship. And then he says, "No, but I know how to turn into Raiden, do a Raiden transformation." That's weird. But yeah, I don't know how they would ever do Motaro unless they remove the back of his legs, like in what was it, MK Armageddon or something like that. They gave him 2 legs instead of having him be like a normal centaur, which is not Motaro. Like, he needs to be traditional Motaro, because you wouldn't even be able to grab him. Like, you need to be able to grab. Ooh, the skin off. Turned reptile into meat.
Fatality.
These were the early appearances of meat. There's a lot of fatals in this game where they sort of remove the skin. Damn, those hair extensions are real.
Fatality.
Like I said, similar to Melina with the perfume. You know that Sindel definitely has those really expensive hair extensions. What is that, a wasp?
Sindel wins.
Her floating animation is really cool.
Animality.
All right. Friendship. What's her friendship? Kickball.
Sindel wins.
Kickball.
Friendship. Friendship.
I think she thinks that you're playing football and you just scored an extra point or something. But I remember playing kickball when I was younger. The objective when we were younger was to kick it over the fence. I remember that it was myself and like an old classmate. His name was Jonathan, or we should just call him Johnny. We were like the hardest kickers because I played soccer growing up. So we would kick really hard. And I mean, it wasn't like it was too far, but our objective was always to try to hit it out of the fence, whether it bounces first or it just goes over the fence by itself. Because I don't know how you guys did it. Okay, the classic. Probably have the same ones. The other one's probably the uppercut one, right?
Fatality.
But you could request the pitcher, or like the, I guess you'd call it pitcher, to either roll it or bounce it. So, of course, to get the maximum distance and power, you want that bounce. You don't want it to roll, because the roll is just not going to really do much. Or it's not going to help you out as much as a bounce. So you want it to bounce. Oh my god, look at the animality distance. It's like very specific. Whoa!
Wins.
Fucking frog.
Animality.
It's not a poisonous dart frog, but it's just as lethal. What?
Wins.
Oh, he's a magician.
Friendship. Friendship again.
Oh my god, these friendships, guys. I was like, that does not look like a friendship. It looks like he's breaking his back. Another thing that reminds me of The Exorcist right there. I was like, that does not look like a friendship. But he was levitating him, and he turned him into a bunny. That's hilarious. He's a freaking magician. Is that David Copperfield under there? I went and watched David Copperfield at the MGM Grand, and he was one of my like heroes growing up because I love magic so much when I was younger. But I feel like his act in Vegas is definitely outdated for sure. What the hell is that fatal?
Fatality.
I know what it is. He did the Tom Aspinall, and he like poked his eyes, so he went blind, right? Is that what Tom Aspinall was looking at when he fought Serial Geen, whatever his name is, Ed Gein? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before.
Fatality.
That one is awesome. He makes the ice spike right there. That I actually like that quite a bit. Another one that's similar? What the hell?
Wins.
That's three characters with a similar type of friendship.
Again.
But yeah, I'm calling it right now. Tom Aspinall was losing that match. Not saying that he could have knocked out what's his name? Serial Gone, right? It's not like he could have knocked him out or submitted him later in the rounds. But so far, from the first round that they were fighting, Serial Gone was winning that. And then Tom got poked in the eye. Sub-Zero did the that fatality on him, and yeah, the match was over. But I feel like if Serial Gone would have kept going the same way, and he, you know, obviously didn't get knocked out or submitted, he actually would have won that by decision. All right, full screen. We're gonna call that the shocker. The shocker. And it's not what you're thinking.
Fatality.
Stop thinking that, dirty-minded mofo. I'm almost done with the coffee. I needed that energy boost. My sleep schedule has been messed up, so I woke up like at 1 p.m. today. The whole day, or like half the day, is gone already. Animality. Damn, these animalities are so specific. Ooh, the T-Rex action. That's sick. I like that one a lot. The T-Rex action.
Finish him. Striker wins.
Oh wow, that's so many what is it? All the robots and all the female and male ninjas? That's cool. He's a fucking traffic officer. That one's awesome. So many cameos right there. All right, we're almost done with the main characters. Now let's see if these boss characters have fatals. Maybe they have one.
Finish him.
Oh, I need to switch. Whoops. Select new combatant. Cabal is the final one. Of course, he has the Screamer fatality. I think they did a pretty good job of remaking it in MK11.
Finish him.
All right, sweep distance. This should be the Screamer, right? Oh no, it's the inflatable head. The balloon head one. Some of these fatals are so freaking goofy, man. He pumps his head, and the head is the only thing that inflates.
Finish him.
All right, so this might be the Screamer.
Wins.
Yes, I always love that one. I always love that one. That one's a pretty creative right there. Like I said, I think they remade it pretty well in MK11. What the hell is that?
Wins.
Is that a rhino-like skeleton?
Animality.
I think it might be a rhino skeleton. That's what it looked like to me.
Finish him.
Roasting marshmallow in an open fire. Where's the chocolate, man? You gotta make the s'mores action. You can't just roast marshmallows. I never really liked marshmallows growing up. S'mores, on the other hand, I'll take the s'mores just cause. But I like straight up marshmallow. I never liked that.
Wins.
All right, moving on to the boss characters.
Brutality.
Let's see what they got. Oh, they don't have any. Look, I can't pick them. It's not letting me pick them, guys. So they actually don't have any of the fatalities. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Only the base roster characters. But what kind of person is gonna talk for an hour straight showing off from the Legacy Collection, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, all finishers, including both fatals? Well, I can't really show the babalities because I didn't want to keep switching characters. All friendships and all brutalities in one video while continuously talking the entire freaking video. My throat is actually hurting just a tiny bit. All I need is a 5-minute break. I'll be able to make another 1 hour straight video because that's how we do it. That's how we do it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I will, like I said, leave in the comments what you guys want me to like cover in this game. I know that people are gonna say they want me to play online, but it's not gonna look impressive because I don't even know any combos. Like, at least I'll learn a few combos, and then like Ermac, I think, and Smoke are the two characters that have combos that I sort of know. In Trilogy, Noob, I know how to do some of his combos, but just as far as like covering the games, I don't know what specifically to stream. But I think I'll get a good idea from this video, from the suggestions in the comments, other than Sub-Zero's mythologies or mythology Sub-Zero. I know I'll be playing that for sure, and probably Special Forces too, just to try it out. I don't know if I'll pass the entire game, but well, at least try it out, because people say it's even worse than mythology Sub-Zero. Maybe not so much with the controllers, but just like the game itself is worse. But that's gonna do it, guys. Hold on, I wanted to be an hour long because there's no intro, there's no outro to this. I just wanted to be an hour long just so I could say that I talk for an hour straight. All right, and that about does it. It's a little bit over an hour long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.